Hi, nobody yet. A little late today. I apologize. I was editing our next interview with Nick Coco. Should be finished editing now. It ends up being a total of 26 in 1 second without the end titles. I haven't put the end titles on yet. Let me do that. Let's see what that brings it to. Not that the end titles really matter. I don't think anyone actually even gets that far, but here we go. With the end titles, it comes to 26 minutes and 16 seconds. I cut a whole lot out, a lot of ums, a lot of uhs, mostly on my part, not even on Coco's part. I did a lot of that while reading my questions and deciding which ones to read next. Gotta turn this down. Unfortunately, it was kind of quiet, so I gotta mess with the volume. Because there's that, and then there's this.
Take it without your head, because then you'll get your head blown off.
You can see there's a bit of a disparity there in volume. Not quite what I want. That's not too bad.
You mentioned that you played for both Unite and Iron City Hogs.
So it's not too bad. I turned it down. I think people are gonna have to turn their computers up or the TV whenever you watch it on. But Coco is all done. Render. I don't know if I should have done that. It's going to take all freaking night to render. Cancel that then. I don't want it to render now. Oh no. Okay. Save and exit. Still nobody here yet. I'm all alone. There's no one here besides me except Adog, who's working, so it doesn't even count because she won't talk to me while she's working. Hey, I like cookies. Shows you how much she loves me. Won't even bring me a cookie. What about that, fool?
I don't want to.
Man. Gotta get my own. Okay, I got my cookie and a Pepsi, so I'm good to go. I'm ready. I'm ready for anyone at all to show up. Anyone at all. Still ready. I'm the readiest. Let's do some games here and see what video is going to be coming up next week. Probably this one.
There's no one here, right? On the wall.
I gotta drop cookie everywhere. Yeah, it'll be this one. This is the game that I teased a couple weeks ago. I put up a picture on Instagram of me using my sword, and it was talking about someone taking your sword kill. Yeah, so this will be it. You guys kind of, I guess, know how it ends at that point. But that'll be the video. I gotta get out and play more. I'm running out of footage. We've been busy lately, though. We had vacation. That was 2 weekends. Then we had Memorial Day. And that was camping. And then this weekend, we're working on the house. So we're busy bees. We ain't got time for paintball.
I'm not a bee.
You're not a bee?
No.
Right.
I'm an A.
You're an A? You're an AB, or you were an AB, now you're an AA.
You know, just moving up the totem pole of alphabetical life.
Or down.
No, nobody ever puts you in negative alphabetical order.
I believe I did going through school. Because they were tired of me being first all the time. So they changed me to be last. How rude was that? Tell me how rude it was.
It's just so rude.
So rude. Well, I'll do some work while I'm waiting on everybody. I got work to do. You know how that goes. That whole work chestnut.
The whole being an adult.
I hate adulting. Adulting is the worst. Of all the things that are bad in the world, adulting is the worst one. It really, really is. I do not like adulting. I'm surprised Luke's not on yet. He's usually on by now. Gives me someone to talk to.
Hey, guess what? YouTube just told me that that I can watch you live.
Woo! Are you going to? You're going to watch me live? Are you going to watch me live?
I'm working.
You're working.
I'm working.
On it? On watching me live? Is that what you're working?
No, I'm working.
Your trade. You're plying your trade.
I'm working real hard in life.
How's it working out for you?
Not good.
Cool. Cool.
I'll bitch to you about it later. You know, we'll record it.
Woohoo! Someone joined.
Woo woo!
Wasn't you, was it?
I think it was me.
Adog. You got me all excited to say hi to somebody. That was you. Really? Hi, puppy dog. Come say hi to the YouTube world. Come on, baby.
That's a big delay, though.
Look at this puppy.
That's reason enough.
He's a big, big puppy.
You're the blue pooper.
Biggest puppy in the world. Why are you biting so much right now? You're supposed to show the YouTube world how good you are.
Smell like cookie, and I just had ice cream, and now I want the cookie.
I got a message. I got a message. Not a very good message, though. I got a message.
Well,
Eric, you got it too. You also got the same message.
really?
I know, because we're in a group chat together.
Yes, I did. It didn't tell me that I had a message from him, though.
Well, we're almost 10 minutes in. No one's joined yet. So I'll just start on what I wanted to talk about. What?
What?
You left?
Yeah. So when you close an app on the phone, that's not good. Possibly though.
Well, that's bad news. It sucks. I won't share what it was. It doesn't affect me personally, but it sucks for a team member of ours. So what I wanted to talk about today, I just want to ask people's opinions on Adog's interview. I know it was live, so I didn't get to edit it down or anything, so it was a little long. It ended up being just over an hour or so. It was just over an hour.
Oh, really? I thought
Yep.
it was 57.
So I just wanted to find out what people thought. You know, did it work? Was it any good? Were there any questions that you thought I should have asked? And if there are, absolutely comment down below and ask those questions of her or of me to ask her or whatever you want. She's obviously here, so if you ask any questions, I will have her answer them to you directly or on here or next week when we do our live. Whatever the answer, she'll answer it. So if you have any questions for her, feel free to ask. But also just let me know if you thought that the format worked. It's a little too late for Coco at this point. We already did his interview. It'll be coming up on Wednesday. Now that was pre-recorded and it will be edited. Or actually, as I said, I just finished editing it. But let me know for in the future for anyone else. Do you think the format worked? Should I keep with that? Should I change something? Are there questions that you feel I should be asking that I haven't asked? Or neglected to ask or anything like that? So, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today, but I need people to talk to about it. So I'll give it a few more minutes, see if anyone shows up. It's 12 and a half minutes in at this point. No one's here, so I'll give it to about 15. If no one else shows up, then that'll be that. That'll be this evening's live video. Woohoo! But I've got some more people lined up for interviews. Got the big one that I keep teasing you guys about. I now have a date to officially do the interview, and then it will be released shortly after that. This person is a well-known YouTube paintballer, arguably one of the top 10, I would say, most well-known.
On YouTube or
on YouTube, yeah, YouTube paintballer, yeah, not YouTuber, but YouTube paintballer.
No, I was more thinking the paintball side. Yeah, I feel like he's top 10 YouTube paintballers on YouTube.
Thank you for agreeing with me.
I do agree with you. I wanted to clarify what you meant by that. Though.
So that's exciting. I'm excited for that one. I've got Young Golf Cart, or his name is Alex, but his YouTube channel is Young Golf Cart. He's going to be doing one, and coming up soon. I've got to arrange that with him. I'm excited about that one. He's a small channel as well, so it'll be nice to help him grow and promote. These are the rest of the Dunedaines coming up. I just spoke with Paul, part of Whiskey Squad. He's actually the leader of Whiskey Squad. He's going to do one. So that'll be good, get his perspective on things. I have our company commander at Ion. So we're part of Mayhem Company. As you can see, our little Mayhem thing up there. Our company commander, he's going to do it. That'll be up in July because we're going to record it while we're at Ion anyway. So that'll be interesting because he obviously does a lot for Ion. Being a company commander, that's a pretty big, important thing. So it looked like someone came on and then blipped off again there real quick. I don't know what that was all about. Stupid adulting. Adulting is the worst. I feel like I've said this before, but of all the bad things in the world, adulting is the worst. Well, we're just over 15 minutes now. I
Where's
guess
Luke-a-doodle?
everyone's busy. I don't know where Luke is. Everyone's busy tonight. I actually am considering changing nights for live. So let me know, guys, what you think about that, because I do know that Paintball Will Ruin My Life, he has a live show on Thursdays. Typically, I think that these are earlier than his.
Because he's West Coast. So.
He is, yeah, he's California. So I think ours are earlier than his. But still, it could be, too much on one day or whatever. So if you guys think I should, switch, put interviews on Thursdays and live videos on Wednesdays, or switch them all up. But I know he does live on Tuesday too. So Tuesday wouldn't work for that either. But yeah, so let me know if you think we should do lives on Wednesdays instead of Thursdays, and then we'll put interviews up on Thursdays instead of Wednesdays. That's possible.
Also, it's some people's last day of school, so they're probably out partying. Are you looking at
Every Thursday?
No, I'm saying that right now. This is like
Oh, right now.
school is
people
ending
out
soon, so
Uh.
that they're going to be outside playing in the heat instead of sitting at home in front of their televisions and computers.
They get more important things to do, like watch me, because I'm important.
Okay,
Anyway.
you have one viewer. I don't know if it's me.
Ooh, I have a viewer. Is it you?
I thought I was
Are
out.
you my viewer?
I don't think so.
Hi, viewer. Are you Adog?
No, I'm not watching you.
Oh, good. So an actual viewer.
It says one is watching, and it's not me. Do you want me to?
Why would I want you to?
To see if I'm now two viewers.
Ah.
No, it's Luke.
Hello, Luke.
Luke, you're late to the game.
You're 17 minutes late.
Get with the program, Luke.
Did you sign it? Are you watching now? Because it went to 2.
Yes, I am. I'm watching you. Why are you so angry? You yell at me when I don't support you. And then you yell at me when I do support you. I can't win.
Because you're like my only viewer, and I get distressed when I go 17 minutes without you being here. Because you're the only person I can count on to actually watch this.
Oh, you got into it now?
Yeah.
I have 3 minutes and I'm done working.
I've just been rambling for the last 17 minutes about adulting being the worst. Look at this. This shirt makes my boobies look so big. Look at this. I got man boobies in this shirt. Look at this. Oh, yeah. I do. Hi, dog. What are you doing?
He's smelling.
Okay. But yeah, I was complaining about adulting and how much adulting sucks. I hate adulting. So 2 things. Firstly, let me know real quick. What do you think? Should I possibly switch my live day from Thursday to Wednesday and then do interviews on, instead of Wednesday, do them on Thursday? The reason I'm thinking that is because Paintball Ruined My Life. It's a very large channel, and he does his on Thursdays. So I think that ours is usually earlier than his, but still, I don't want to compete with him. First of all, he's bigger than me. He's going to win. But also,
He's
good.
bigger than you size-wise, too.
He's also very tall. But he's also just good. Like, it's good stuff. I know people want to watch, and I don't want to keep them from watching him.
I think you
For
give
me.
Brad too much credit.
I like Brad. Brad's my best friend.
I know Brad's your best friend.
I don't like the way you said that. Why are you always making fun of Brad just because he has big ears?
He's just a gargantuan man, and he scares me a little.
He scares you.
Not scares me, he intimidates me a little.
He intimidates you.
I'm a little person.
Yes, change the day to Wednesday and then do interviews on Thursday.
Aye, Capitan.
Is that what you're saying, Luke? Okay. Yeah, that had been my thought today. Do you watch Paintball Ruin My Life? Yeah, cover up my boobies. It's making me self-conscious. No? Well, you should. I mean, not that you should, but he's got good stuff. I really like Paintball Question Time, which is on Wednesday mornings. And he answers usually 3 questions. But I really just like the way he says, Paintball Question Time. I don't know why. I just really like it. But anyway, so then I'll start that next week. We'll do live on Wednesday. I'll release Coco's interview on Thursday.
Now, when we go to Ion, are we going live from Ion? That has to be on a Thursday. I guess it could be any time. Around Thursday to Sunday.
I thought maybe we'd go live special on Friday. But we could do, with that in mind, we could do Doug's interview live on Thursday.
Well, I asked you that and you said you didn't want to.
Well, because that's going to use a lot of data. I don't have unlimited data on my phone.
Well, then don't do his live. Go live for like 5 minutes.
Also, the signal there is wonky. Sometimes you get really good signal, sometimes you don't get any signal.
Are you playing Castle Knights?
I
Are
don't
you
know.
going to leave me alone in the tent?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to play Castle Knights or not. I might just play Castle Knights with our leftover paint and just kind of use it, but I was going to use that for the beach, so I don't know. Maybe. We'll see how I feel. Hey, Luke, did you find anyone to be your chaperone for Ion? Did Jim ever get back to you with a yes or a no? That's sad. I actually talked to Doug today about it. He's our company commander. And he asked how many of us were coming. I said, just the 2 of us, unless you want to be a chaperone for a 16-year-old and a 17-year-old. And he said, I don't mind if they come, but I can't chaperone them. He's too busy. He said, okay. Jim said no. That's sad.
That surprises me.
That surprises you?
Yeah. I like Jim.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. He's busy. He's a busy guy. Well, hopefully you can still find somebody, but
Maybe secretly he doesn't like Luke.
maybe secretly he doesn't like Luke. I think it's more likely he
Oh,
publicly
it's 8:01. I can
doesn't like
go
me.
away now.
Very good.
I'm such a good worker.
So I wanted to ask people, you're the only one on here, so I'm asking you, how did Adog's interview go, do you feel? Did it work? Was it good? Were there anything I should do differently as far as format or questions or anything? You tore apart that donut, dog. You broke it.
He was my bitch, Daddy. He made him a bitch.
You're quite the little chewer, aren't you? Biggest delay ever. I think he just is slow. Something. Only got half a donut there. The other half. It's in 2 pieces. That's weird. It was perfect. I would say more questions like who got into the sport? Who got you into the sport? She did answer that briefly, but she said it was a friend of hers in high school. But are there any questions that you would like to ask her?
And if you make a reference to my corgi legs, I'm coming after you with my corgi legs. I'm going to kick you. No, I looking.
You're very strange. Very strange.
I've been with you too long.
You're a strange individual.
Yeah.
I like you, but you're strange.
I think you like me because I'm strange. Would you judge me if I had another cookie?
He wants to know what your first marker was and other stuff.
Other stuff.
Other stuff.
Other-
Well, her first marker, the one she first actually owned, was the mini GS that she showed.
I don't get diamond rings. I get paintball guns.
Yeah, that was, I got it for her. Before that, she borrowed when she played in high school.
I don't even remember what those were.
That was the first one she actually owned.
I don't remember running equipment. I think I went to Three Rivers the second time because I played once indoor and I played once outdoor. And you know that ice cream shop that we pass all the time that's right next to that Quickie Mart? I swear I went there at one point. So it had to be Three Rivers.
Had to be.
I don't know what other paintball field there is in Cranberry. Is there another paintball field?
Not in Cranberry, not.
Is there another place you could play paintball in Cranberry?
Probably. People got lots of property in Cranberry. You just
It
go play
might have
some
been.
backyard.
I remember being on a field though. But I don't remember paying for anything. And I remember playing one game. And we were definitely outside. And it was later in the day. And I don't believe that it was a weekend. I remember it being a weekday. It might have been a weekend.
What other stuff? Eric's blowing us up here.
What the?
Why would I have... He doesn't know. Well, if you think of anything, feel free to comment on there with the question and she'll answer it if you think of anything. Coco's interview, we actually recorded it first before we did hers. Very similar questions. Some are very different because Coco's not a woman, obviously, but also Coco's more interested in speedball. So, but the format is essentially the same. But I'm glad to hear. I've only heard two different people's thoughts on it, on how it went, and not three. You're the third, and all three say it went pretty well. So that's good. I'm happy about that. But yeah, so I was saying earlier before anyone was here that we're gonna have a very special one. I'm recording it June 14th is the day I'm doing the interview, but it won't. Well, I guess we could do it live if we move these to Thursdays. That is a Thursday. We could do it live that day. So that's a possibility.
Do you want to do it live though?
I don't know. It would be longer live. Obviously, it's longer live, but it's more candid.
He's used to doing a lot. I'm sure he wouldn't have an issue with it, but I feel that you get more personal time with him to ask. You could have him for 3 hours and then cut down all the questions.
Yeah,
or you could just talk to him.
Well, we can still do that even if we do it live.
I feel like
I don't know. We'll
having
see.
it live takes away your time with him.
But in any case, I'm very excited about it. In my opinion, I would say he's probably top 10 most well-known YouTube paintballers. Not
Also,
paintballers, not YouTubers, but YouTube paintballers.
Let's
Probably
just say that he's the most decent YouTube paintballer there is right now. Because he responded to you.
Yeah, but I only tried to contact 2.
Okay. But
he definitely seems like a cool guy.
the process of he answered you quickly. And then when he delayed in trying to schedule a time, he apologized for it. So in my mind, he's on a pedestal right now just because he seems to be a decent person. Some people on YouTube think that they're celebrities and that their britches are bigger than everybody else.
Anyway,
and I appreciate
I'm not going to spoil
him.
any names, but I think you'll like it. Because Luke, you watch YouTube paintball, right? Different people and such. Besides just ours. Yeah, so you'll most likely know who it is. I expect that it would be very, very unlikely, I think, that if you didn't know who it was when you see him. But that'll be on June 14th. We'll record it. We may do it live, we may not.
I just thought of a good question for him.
I'll write it down. So I actually we want to do yours and Eric's coming up shortly. We're going to record them. So if you're able to get to my house, that would be best. If there's any day or night, any weekend day or evening, or any week evening that you could get here so we could do the interview, that'd be best. But at the worst, we can meet, at the paintball field on a weekend and do it before or after we play, or instead of playing, really. Did you join again?
No.
Woo, we got a second viewer. Yay. Hello, second viewer.
Hi, second viewer. Luke, are you done with school yet?
I don't know if you heard her, Luke. I'm sure you did, but she asked if you're done with school yet. Oh, it's you again? But it says you're signed on twice. He is done. It says there's 2 people watching.
Oh, no.
Hey, stop. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. What I was saying something. What was I saying?
Interviewing him.
Other interviews. Yes, so your interview. If you can get to my house any either weekday evening or weekend day or evening, that would be best because everything's here, obviously. It's very easily done that way. If we can't, at the worst, we can meet up at the paintball field and do it before or after or instead of playing. That would be not as ideal because we're outside. A lot of other people, a lot of noises and stuff. This is best, but we'll do what we need to do. But if you can try to figure out a time and day that you're able to, hopefully, like this coming week would be ideal. But if not, the week after. Like I said, being here would be best. So if you can get here, now that you're done with school, but obviously you need a ride, if you can get a ride here, I can take you back. So see if we can do that. Yeah, okay. Well, then, yeah, figure out when you're working and see if you can. And like I said, if you need a ride, if you can get here, I can take you home. So you can do your interview. But we have a couple other ones already lined up besides Dunedain. So, we've got, 3 now? 3 for sure lined up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a couple other people that I've asked. They haven't answered yet. They haven't said no. They just haven't answered.
Have you asked Jim?
I have not asked Jim. I have not talked to Jim about it.
Because I think specifically him being the only other pump player, I think him coming from the perspective of a pump would be very interesting.
Yeah, so that's what's going on. I don't know, anything you want to talk about? That's what she just said. I actually intend on asking Jim. Apparently Jim's on vacation. That's what he's saying. Well, at some point I'm going to ask him, and he's always seemed like a nice guy to me. I'm sure he'll say yes, but that'll be a fourth, that we can do. But I hope to get more people from not just from Pittsburgh. I have the big one is not from Pittsburgh. That's a hint. He's a little farther north. And then another one by his YouTube name is Young Golf Cart. He's down in Virginia. We're going to do his. And then Doug is...
He's from New Jersey.
He's from New Jersey, but he lives
in Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma. now, so he's not local. Paul is local. So actually, that's 4 already.
And then aren't you interviewing Tilly?
I asked Tilly. She hasn't answered yet.
Oh, I thought she said she would interview. She told me that she would that you could interview.
Oh, apparently we have 5 then. So we're getting there. We got interviews lined up already. Believe it or not, I'm struggling more to get Dunedain members to agree to it than other people.
Weren't you
as
gonna
sad as that
ask
sounds.
The Command Bros?
I will. Yeah, I'll get there. But it's not that I'm having trouble getting the Dunedain members to agree to do it. It's figuring out when they can do it or when they're willing to do it. Because pretty much they've all said they will. It's just getting them to do it. It's annoying. But I don't know, Luke, unless you have anything, we're all done for the night. Give me a yay or a nay. Longest delay ever. Oh, he said, hold on. I'm holding on. What is this? What?
I need you to have the voice.
Here, do mine. Where did we buy or find Loki? Animal Friends on Camp Horn Run Road. What kind of words are these?
Bad ones. You didn't do the daily puzzle today.
That's what I want you to do.
Oh, you want me to do the daily puzzle?
There's only
Oh, you didn't finish the daily
I need
puzzle.
3 more. I don't know what that long one is. I think I know at least one of the other ones. But I don't know what the long one is.
It's Hydra.
Hydra. Hail Hydra.
It's Hydra.
But yeah, it was Animal Friends on Camp Horn Run Road. You should know where that is. It's not very far. He was only 10 weeks when we got him. He was just a little pup. And Adog fell in love because he came up to the crate or the door and just started nibbling on her finger. And now she yells at him because he bites things, as if that was a surprise. The reason you wanted him is because he nibbled on your finger, and now you get mad at him for biting stuff. What did you expect would happen? Good answer. I like it. Anything else? He's right next to you.
Doing?
He's playing with his half donut there.
I also liked his little eye. His little blue
We should
eye.
take more pictures of Loki and post them. Okay.
Everybody loves a puppy.
Everyone loves puppies. We can do that. I actually need to post a picture now. I have one to do.
Of Loki.
It's not of Loki now.
Well, Luke apparently wants all Loki.
He wants more Loki pictures. But Loki has to be like paintball posing. He's got to have a Dunedain shirt or something.
It is National Donut Month, or tomorrow's National Donut Day. He's chewing on his donut. I could throw a Dunedain shirt on him real quick. Boom.
I showed my friends and family, and everyone thought he was really cute. Well, he is really
He
cute.
is really.
Hey, stop that. So it makes sense that they would think that.
Hi, baby boy. Ow! Down. You want all the treats today. No more treats.
Stop barking, dog.
Tell Luke what you had. Tell Luke that you had ice cream, that you had puppy ice cream, and that mommy gave you a
He does have
apple.
very cute eyes. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but so obviously the one's blue and the one's brown, but the brown one has a sliver of blue in it as well.
You live such a hard puppy life. Hey, stop biting them. Come here. Bite your tongue, baby.
I am posting today's Instagram photo. Loki, stop it. Ocean blue is it's not really an ocean blue. There's a name for it. I don't know what it is though. Because it's lighter than an ocean blue. It's more white than that.
This is very hard to hold now, baby boy.
Oh sure, it's slippery as plastic now.
Do you want to say hi to Luke?
I held him up earlier to say hello to the YouTubers, but you weren't on here yet. Move over. There you go. What are you doing?
I don't know. He's heavy.
Hey, pup.
He's a solid pup.
Hey, pup. He's a lover, that's for sure.
And a biter. Hey, baby. Are you a biter?
And post. Posted. What was...
Ow!
Whoa. I assume you're asking Adog that question. She's never been injured on the paintball field, so I couldn't ask that. Or I did ask it, but it was real quick, and she said she'd never be injured, so there you have it. Not a very interesting topic in her case, because she's not been injured on the paintball field.
Which, considering how clumsy I am, is a surprise. I haven't hurt myself.
Yes, it is a surprise, but there it is. So, sorry if that's a disappointing answer.
I feel though once I get hurt, it's going to be a big hurt. I always fear that I'm going to get like raw heart. Bust a knee.
Bust a cap. Yep, it is. True that. Anything else?
The problem is that when we interview him, we lose a viewer.
Well, we won't do his live. His isn't going to be live. All right. Well, have a good night.
You too, Luke.